feel like we need to do a relationship advice podcast.
Is there a Reddit?
That might work. I need some relationship
advice. Let's
Hey,
just
it work.
I don't.
How to lay my own wife.
Today on Ask Men.
They went biblical.
Welcome back to Fives of the Crowd. Coming in on that note and on many more. If you can't tell already, this episode is going to be very explicit. And if you haven't seen any of our Ask Men's in the past, we find explicit-ish questions asked on Reddit / the subreddit r/AskMen and give unfiltered input. So if you don't like that kind of content, make sure you click off this. Make sure you have headphones in. This is definitely not safe for work. Not safe for many things, maybe not even your life. But let me introduce the table. You got your 5 new best friends. And we're all back together as a gang, baby.
We're back.
I mean, as a crowd.
On the road again.
So we got Cam,
Hey.
Chris,
Hello.
Tony,
Hello.
and Zach.
Hola.
And myself, Austin. So on that note, how to lay...
Real quick, if you take our advice, do it at your own discretion.
Right?
All right.
No, we're 100% professionals here.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many kids we got between all of our loins?
All the loins.
So many.
All
Three.
the loins.
2,
All the loins.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15.
We got 15 kids between
Oh
our
my
loins.
God.
Bro, we
from
got a football team.
We got
and
our
a
one's
half.
freaking.
One's not from my
community.
loins, but she is
Well,
in my
one's
heart.
not from his loins either, but we
The
still
closest
count.
you can be.
Well, I mean, they count, but
She still looks like me and acts like me, so I don't know what.
Truth.
mine does too. She cries all the time.
It's kind of.
Screams.
It's like they
poops
say
her
about your
pants,
pets. Your
all
pets
that.
slowly start to look like you, or you look like your pets.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Because kids are 100% pets.
So, at this table, we have lots of practice.
Yeah.
Lots of practice makes perfect. I think between all of us, I'd say we'd have 10,000 hours, but probably more like 10,000 minutes.
That's
We
a
could-
lot of calories.
Maybe.
We could fly a plane.
That reminds me of that thing.
That's
It's
what it
like
took.
they say you burn as much or as many calories having sex as you do running a mile, and it's like, who can run a mile in 30 seconds?
That's a great question.
Done.
Impressive. So it is the best way to work out. Makes sense.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
And stretch and get Charlie horses.
Yeah, dude.
So when I'm out of breath at the end, I don't feel bad.
Hold on, honey. Let me stretch.
Honey, I just ran a mile, okay? Leave me alone.
Leave me alone, okay?
You were on
I got
bottom.
a side ache. I got a side ache.
It's like you were on bottom.
Yeah.
What did you do? I
helped.
supported you.
I kept my butt off the bed, okay?
Yeah, dude, you got to do that.
Planking.
That bridge. It's a bridge, baby.
Yeah, bridging. I was bridging.
I was clenching the butt the whole time. I was
Hold it. Hold.
Hold.
yeah.
All right, I got a question out the gate. Why do balls hurt when hit, but not when having fun?
Oh, mine still
They
hurt.
hurt
It
when
has to
having
do with
fun.
consent.
Valid.
The person commented saying, how can guys F so hard when it sounds like a white man running in flip-flops, but the minute they get tapped on the balls, it's painful and nauseating?
It's the angle.
Context.
I told you, it's about consent.
I think to get serious, no, I don't know. But I really think it's the front of them. Like if you're on dick side as opposed to butt side. I don't know.
I don't know. I've been hitting the front. It sucks. Because it's more of a pat than it is a, slap.
Because that's the way God designed it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It has to be something, though.
Prep work.
It's about the curvature of
Wow.
the earth.
The Coriolis effect?
I think
The centrifugal force.
it's kind of like jumping
What's
into
the wind direction?
jumping into a cold pool or something. I think when you're in the act, the boys kind of like
Cradle themselves.
hunker up a little bit more.
All that
Than
extra
when you're
skin
just-
is Yeah.
It's the way
Anyway.
it's meant to work.
Anatomy.
It's like, that's how I thought it was blood this whole time. It's just all the scrotum skin.
Migrating.
Gross.
See how far your hair goes up. I'm done. Okay.
Man, we're off to a great
I'm done.
start.
I'm done.
Great
I'm stopping.
I mean, it does.
Man.
It is a great question.
It's hot in here.
Is it? Or are you just getting hot and bothered?
No, I really feel like it's hot in here.
Please don't.
It's been 10 minutes.
Sorry.
Did you just get punched
That
in
is
the
a.
gut? What just
I don't
happened?
understand.
Hiccup.
What
I'm
was
sorry.
that?
That was a hiccup.
Are you
I got
okay?
hiccups. I'm great.
I am quite bewildered by that question.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Maybe it's all in the. Maybe if they're doing the hitting, it's like if you get punched in the face versus headbutting somebody.
Oh, headbutting still hurts.
It does, but it's not as bad as getting headbutted.
I've never had butted.
So maybe your balls are
I see
doing the
what you're saying.
headbutting.
Either
I
way.
see what you're trying to say.
You know what I mean? They're doing the butting versus getting the hitting. You know what I mean? They're
Also,
doing.
though, I'm pretty sure that sound doesn't come from that.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
it does.
100% it does.
No. It's your hips.
Sounds about right. I
Yeah.
like
Because
10%.
think about it. If you. Never mind. I
It
don't
depends.
wanna
No,
have to,
Cam.
like-
Cam, I need to know.
It depends on the
Educate me,
presentation.
bud.
Okay.
I like that you picked up a bottle to give a
I'm just saying,
presentation.
okay? I'm just saying, okay? These are the friends. Right? Okay? Here's the
if
other
you're
person.
not tuning in
Look,
live,
okay, let's think about the speed at which you do this. Watch what happens with the bottle. See how it's not always constantly going like this? It's not making the noise.
Do that with silly putty with a ball at the end of it, and then it won't make the same motion. No.
It will, okay?
It'll flip
Sometimes
up.
it's not gonna do it every time. It's the sound. It's everything else clapping together.
Hey, you might be onto something. Dude, I didn't know you had a PhD in physics.
Right? I'm just, you
All
know,
these-
sometimes.
all these sex ed classes we took back in school, and I just learned more with a ghost bottle.
I mean, but sometimes you're really.
Sometimes you're
Sometimes
swinging.
you hit the rhythm, and then
It's
I
all
think
about timing.
Yeah,
Like
I
it's,
think. Because the second the second you switch up, that it's just
It's just hanging there.
not doing what
not
it was
moving.
before. Okay.
Holy.
Now I'm curious. I don't know, man. I feel like that's what I'm doing.
So
Yeah, but that's kind of slow.
a force in motion will
Speed it
stay
up.
in motion
I don't wanna
unless
go
opposed.
No,
That-
okay, you're going
it
slow.
doesn't help that we're hearing
Hey.
the sloshing
No.
of the mic.
A force in motion will stay in motion unless acted by an opposing force. They're still in motion. They're still in motion.
Yeah,
And then
boy.
the force is the
But the
smackaroonie.
I don't
I
think
guess
that's not the
if
noise.
you're on the way out as they're on the way in though, like Cam's saying, then it's all about the timing.
Yeah, well,
All
it
right,
doesn't
all right.
go like that all the time.
I will videotape it next time.
No!
No, no.
I'm not gonna share it with you guys. We'll just use it as reference.
It'll find a way to the internet. You watch it.
Look at this, guys. I got it in 1,000 frames per second. Look at how slow this
I got
is.
one of those red super slow motion cameras.
All right.
Oh, man.
the slow
Good
motion.
heavens.
Well, that's it, guys.
That's the
Thanks for
podcast
coming.
tonight. So
Feels so uncomfortable.
Giving them the whole grandfather clock. You know?
Grandfather clock. Good night.
Some of that is nuts. Oh, jeez.
Anyway.
I got one. I'm going to
All
go
right.
off topic for a
All right,
second.
okay, go ahead.
Do you get along with all your partner's friends? If not, how does it affect your relationship to your partner? I don't get along with all my partner's friends. My wife's friends.
Well, we kind of put that together.
I just explain that I don't like them, and then I move on. I mean, I have to tell her, and I'm like, but
Are any of the ones you don't get along with super close with her that it like affects anything?
I mean, it's not like I'm like I don't like them, so you can't see them.
No, I don't mean like that, but like when they hang
It's,
out.
I don't
is
like
there
them, so I don't want to see them.
That's when no, those are the ones she goes and does like
Oh, okay.
Her own
thing
thing with.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yep. I just am open. Like if I don't say something to her, I'm weird. Because if I don't say something to her, I'm like, I don't like them. Oh, okay. Well, why not? Yep. I just don't like them.
I don't need a reason.
So
I could back. I mean, I don't have. I don't not get along with any of Jenny's, but I get what you're saying as far as not needing a reason. It's like there's just sometimes people are just. You're like, no,
You fill out the vibe. You're like, I know I don't like you.
some of them are like all men are idiots. Those type of people. Like they've been in
I
bad
hate that
relationships, so they're
crap.
always just talking
I
crap
hate
on men the whole
men.
time. And I'm just like, I don't need to hear your garbage.
See, some of
So-
Kara's friends I don't like, and I have actually reasons for not liking them. So
Like what?
Yeah, what?
You don't have to
reason?
name
what are you
names.
talking- yeah.
You don't need to name names. I just want reasons.
unless the reasons give it away. Then that's
Unless you don't want to, but we'd love to hear it from you. We'd love.
there's
to
one. It
This
might
is
give
a
it
safe
away,
place.
but I don't think she listens. Hope not.
well, we'll
if she
find
does,
out.
oh well.
Even if she does, oh well, you know.
What's she gonna do? Give you the silent
Jenny doesn't
treatment?
listen. It's okay.
All right, so there's this one girl named Jenny.
Tall blonde girl.
I won't name names. Let's say her name rhymes with Penny.
No, there was this one girl who and it's like over the stupidest thing. So it was back like when Utah BYU rivalry was like really big.
It still is.
Oh, is this
And-
that Facebook thing?
Yeah. Did I tell you guys?
Yeah,
about
you
this?
told us about
Did I
that.
tell you about
It's
this
been
one?
a long time, but
But
Refresh
yeah,
my
like
memory.
so there was just a post on Facebook, and like we got along pretty well beforehand, and she had mentioned something, and we kind of got it going back at it, and I finally backed off, and I said, hey, like I'm gonna stop this now before one of us says something that we regret. And like she came back, I can't even remember what it was to this day, but she came back with something like so horrible. I was like,
That she should
it was
regret.
basically like, yeah, that's that typical Utah fan, can't stand up for themselves, can't do this, and yeah, just go ahead and walk away or something like that. And her brother got involved as well, and like they start tag teaming me.
How did it
And-
feel?
Typical BYU fans
Right?
tag teaming
Right?
people.
do we need to pull out the ghost bottle again?
Maybe.
Like, was it like?
It was, you know,
Well, then you have two of them.
No, it's more like. Yeah. Don't ask me. Gravity has nothing to do with
Physics, man. They
Physics.
don't-
but
It's like those silver ball things that. What are those called?
Oh, it's Newton's cradle. I
Yeah.
think.
it. Hey, that's my favorite position.
wow.
Whose ball are you hitting?
I'm worried.
my
Technically,
own.
there's like
My
6
own.
balls in there.
Wow.
Okay.
3 men, huh?
Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
you're good.
you.
You're good. No, what made it worse is it was like 2 weeks later, and we had to go to some party of theirs. They were doing something, and so Kara's like, "Can you please come?" And I was like, "Fine, whatever." So I go, and her husband actually pulled me aside and apologized, and he was like, "I can only apologize for what happened." He's like, "It was uncalled for." He goes, I read over the whole thing and I got mad at her. And he was like, it was absolutely asinine and uncalled for. He said, especially over a stupid football game. And I was like, I agree. I was like, I was having kind of fun with it at first. I was like, but then she took it that step farther. And he's like, yeah, I apologize. And he's like, I've tried to tell her to come apologize to you. She doesn't want to talk to you. And I was like, ah, great. Feelings mutual. So, and I haven't talked to her ever since.
Kara's still friends
Kara's
with
still
her, though.
good. Like here and there. She lives out in like Baltimore or something like that.
Oh, you
So,
got.
Back
Dis-
east.
yeah, she lives back
You
east now. But
distance.
Kara chats with her every once
You
in a
chased her out of the state.
while. Yeah, I did. The hoe.
It's funny. Her team.
Oh,
That's
whoa.
Hey, it
Way to
could've been
use your
worse. I
public
coulda added a-
platform.
I could have added a R on the end of that, okay?
Watch her start watching our podcast on this episode.
This is the one.
Typical Utah fan talking shit on a podcast.
Right? It so is.
No. That's ridiculous.
No,
People
but
get a little heated.
typically with Kara's friends, there's a reasoning behind it if I don't like them.
Sometimes, I mean, it's not like I'm not nice to them. I just
Yeah.
don't want to be around them.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
No, I actually really enjoy all of Jess's friends.
Oh, good for you.
They're great people.
That's good.
Yeah, the few.
That's what I want my wife to have is great
the
people.
few
Yeah.
close friends that Shaylee has they're chill. They're cool.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them are my friends.
See, that's,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh yeah, you guys are all good. You guys.
Jenny has 2 really close friends outside of our group, and yeah, they're great. But
That's what I would say.
That's what I would say too.
Anyone got a question?
yes.
Let's hear it.
All right. Where'd it go?
I want some spicy.
Don't use that question anymore.
Okay, this one I need help on. What? And more for the abbreviation they use. What more do men need in the bedroom in addition to PIV? What is PIV?
Hey, we point, insert.
Insert victory.
Yeah.
PIV.
PIV. Is that
Place in vagina.
P in the V?
Yeah, I think it's penis in the vagina.
That'd be my guess.
Sounds like a recipe.
Sounds like
Penis?
a wrestling move.
Place. No, when you said place in
Oh,
vagina.
it's like instructions.
Knee gently.
How you make a turducken or something?
Place in. Whoa.
Turducken.
Giblets.
I'm trying to read
what-
this.
so what is the
story to-
question?
Practice.
The question is,
in
what more do men need in the
Venice.
bedroom in addition to PIV?
Passion. Like you just want them to be present.
It's quite a story. So, let's see. Too long didn't read.
Possible
Let's see.
intimacy violation.
Boyfriend thinks I'm obsessed with his penis and complains that all I want is traditional PIV
Oh,
Yeah. Okay,
all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
when he wants to explore other avenues of pleasuring each other.
He probably thinks you're just trying to get it over with. That's the thing. Just
Probably.
put it
Is
in
it-
there.
You know, this does kind of raise the question. I'm curious. So, like, when you watch movies and things like that, it's like stereotypical that men don't like foreplay. They want to get right down to business.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I'm-
couldn't be
I'm
more
skip
false.
down.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I love foreplay.
I like priming the pump, baby.
Yeah,
Tease me as you walk around all day.
Maybe there's just some people
I-
that can't. There's always that joke, 30 seconds, whatever. Maybe the foreplay takes 20 seconds of that, and they're just done afterwards.
see, because I'll
and
be
then they jizz in their pants. Just
Yeah. Like, oh no.
because I'll be straight up honest. When it comes to the PIV, I'm not very lengthy. Like as far as that
Which
goes.
way?
So
physically.
You want to borrow my microscope?
yes,
Say that in an acronym. When it comes to the PIV,
When it comes,
I'm not very.
INVLL. I don't know.
It's like I just watched the movie Lucky Number 11.
Love that movie.
When she's like, so what are you going to tell him? He's like, well, I'm going to tell him what any man with two penises would say to a tailor when they ask him if he dresses to the left or to the right. Yes.
to the left or the
Oh
right?
my gosh.
Like the way, is that the way he's hanging?
He's got
okay.
he's got two of them, one
'Cause-
off each side. So yes.
But no, like I love foreplay for the reason that if it wasn't for the foreplay, it'd be over kind of quick. And I read this thing one time it was kind of funny. It was like, I hate it when I wait a week or longer just to have it all over in a matter of 5 minutes. And it's like, oh, that's so true.
But it was glorious.
It's like she teases me all week long just to have the moment over like that. So yes, I soak in yes, soak in the
What they call it
foreplay.
Provo.
yeah. That's true. Happy Valley. Happy Valley.
soaking now?
Someone else talk.
Oh.
No, you kept it short and sweet.
Yeah, you didn't draw it out too long.
Thanks.
Quick and to the point.
PIV.
TLDR.
Quick and to the piv.
Piv. No, I'm Piv.
But yes, foreplay. I don't
I
think
love
it's.
foreplay.
Yep.
I'm against the stereotype that men don't like it.
Yeah, that's lame.
I love foreplay.
Can't say I have the same problem. It's weird to say that because it feels like I'm bragging, but I'm not. But
No. It is what it
I
is.
still enjoy
Not
it.
at all.
More of a novel guy, huh? Not a comic.
Comet.
No.
What are you
Anyways.
talking about?
You read the novel.
Yeah.
You don't just.
Why are you reading it?
Anyways.
I remember watching. Did you ever watch that show, Yes Dear?
Yes.
Such a good
Love
show.
that show.
I remember this one episode when the brother-in-law that like lived out
Yeah.
in the shed or whatever with his wife.
Jimmy.
When they're talking about how he's like, yeah, man, I used to have to study while we were having sex, and she had no idea. And she's like, yes, I did. And he's like, well, how'd you know? And she's like, I could feel the book on my back.
Slight pause when you're turning pages.
That's awesome.
You know, I heard a thing from that series or that show one time, and the like successful brother was asking the other one. He's like, "What's the like most or the biggest achievement in your life?" And without hesitating, he was like, "Potty training." And he's like, "No, I'm serious." He's like, "Me too." He's like, "You wouldn't be where you're at in life right now if you weren't potty trained." And it's just like you hear that, and it's like.
Baby
He's
steps.
got a point.
Yep. Yep.
Valid.
Yeah,
Got a point.
that's accurate.
Okay, another question.
What's your favorite type of foreplay?
The
Can we
ones
ask
that come
that?
before.
The fake chow.
I'm curious.
What's that off of that
I'm
movie?
curious if we love foreplay so much. What's your favorite kind of foreplay?
What's foreplay?
Like physical or.
You're just straight to piv. We're gonna give it. Now it's just gonna be called that piv.
Yep.
Yeah.
Straight to piv.
Straight to piv. That's it. No teasing.
No, please.
No touching. No massaging. No caressing.
That's a
No
long-
kissing.
I like the long
That's a
kiss.
long-
Zach would
story.
fall asleep.
No, I wouldn't.
You gotta keep him entertained.
Starts with a neck massage, and then he's just like,
There's a reason.
just drooling down her back.
There's a reason why it's straight to piv. He'd fall asleep.
Oh man.
That's hilarious.
I love any kind of teasing. Like whether it's
Yeah, you're like, hey, you look stupid. Look at you and your dumb hair. Teasing.
Yeah. Go back to your bell tower.
What is that? What is that kind of kink where they're into like degrading each other, being
Like
degraded?
the S and S.
It's
stuff.
called toxic.
Yeah.
I like that.
Toxic and
there's
leather.
like a actual kink where
Dominating.
No, it's
No,
called
that's-
like degrading or something like that.
Oh,
Is that like.
Where they literally
spit?
like, yeah, kind of.
like it's
like
not
spit
it's
on
not
it?
even physical. It's like straight up just. Well,
It's
I mean,
kind
it's
of like
a bit of
S&M
physical
stuff.
too, but
Like, yeah, because there's usually somebody like, yeah,
It's that dungeon crap.
yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Zach's into it.
No, you don't like it when I'm dragging these balls. That's how we start. I go, hey, you like dragons?
I always do the Wendy's one. You like Wendy's? Wendy's nuts hit your face?
Oh. You like Candace?
We're children and I'm okay with it.
Candace dick fit in your mouth?
there is someone
What's the
watching.
bofa?
There is
Both of these nuts?
Yeah, what is that? Like the beginning of that.
Do you like bofa?
You like bofa?
Oh, yeah, okay.
When both of these nuts? Or no?
Something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, there's someone watching right now that has followed Men Try, and then they're tuning in for the very first time, and they're hearing us
Please
drop
go
all
away.
Please go away.
Please.
hey, at the very beginning of this podcast, like one of our earliest episodes, there was comments about that. It's like I love seeing this side of Austin and Canada.
Oh,
So-
100%.
Yeah.
It's
It's
fine.
so dumb.
Very
no,
true.
but that reminds me of that joke where it's like, what do you call nuts on a wall?
Walnuts.
What do you call nuts on a chest?
Chestnuts.
What do you call nuts on a chin?
Chin nuts.
Mouthful of dick.
My dick in your mouth.
Oh man,
Oh man.
He's a Palchinian.
that's so funny. He punches him in the chin.
Oh, he kicks him.
Oh,
Drop kick.
What's that off of?
Men in Black.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, he's a Palchinian.
Is that the second one or third one?
Second one.
Oh, it's so good.
When they're doing the bind thing, trying to bring
Yeah.
his.
Yeah.
He's a Palchinian.
Oh man, that's solid. So what you think? Come on, guys.
Foreplay? I like
Foreplay.
all of it.
All of it?
I like just long kissing and just rubbing all over.
Oh yeah.
Just the long kiss,
My
roll
favorite,
around.
straddling. Her
Is that?
to me.
Well, that's a position. That's not.
I mean, like
foreplay.
you're on the couch.
I mean, you can
Oh,
still do it with
Netflix.
clothes on.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Just straddling. They look at you.
profoundly.
is that like a bird?
Sorry.
As she regurgitates food in your mouth.
Oh,
I caught a
need
worm
new
earlier.
Eardrums on.
Sorry.
That was an
my bad.
explosion.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Dirty pics. 100%.
I don't get those.
I don't get those.
Lisa's like, I gotta go get in the shower. I was like, okay, take pictures. Not once has she taken my
Lisa,
Advice?
this is your hint.
Yeah.
Take a picture.
There was a time, but not anymore. She's lost that confidence.
dude. I'll like take a picture, stretching my nuts out and send it to her.
Giving her the whole bat wing.
Wrap them around the shaft, take a picture.
They go.
like
They stretch that far.
Chris is over here making like, look, it's a dove.
I imagine it looks like Stretch Armstrong from the 90s.
That's wild.
I don't really know.
Okay, I didn't know.
I just flop them over so it looks like a fly face.
I just
Puts a
rewatched.
flashlight on the backside so you can see through it.
I just rewatched the movie Waiting with Ryan Reynolds,
The brain.
where they have that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the goat head or whatever it is.
Yeah, they do the goat or the bat wing or
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing.
rain.
I don't know that. I don't know any of that side of stuff. Like my fruit is high and tight. Like I don't have.
Well, it takes.
It's because
It's
the
like-
last one is protecting itself.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah.
It's like when you put Play-Doh in the fridge. It's hard. You just got to work on it. Just slowly.
I mean, but like, does it really like? Is it? All,
there's
here's my
stretches?
personal question: is it always hanging like down low?
no.
Okay.
It's kind
It's
of
the best. It's a better indicator of the weather than
Yeah.
the actual weather
Yeah.
people.
Okay.
It's very humid.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting a little chilly.
You know it's hot as hell. You know it's hot when you're peeing on your own balls. Like that's when you know.
When you
it's
can
like,
pee
when you-
on
your own balls.
When you can just stand there and pendulum, it's pretty warm.
Good to know. Grandfather clocking, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's my boy.
That's
yeah.
why I like those underwear that have the pouch. Those are the sweetest things ever. You know what I'm talking about? Do you have them?
Shinesties.
Yeah, I got some.
You've got. Those are awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty great.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
They're great in the summer because they keep your
Everything
sticking
separated.
From, well, yeah, well, it keeps it from sticking to the leg.
Yeah,
The worst.
That's the worst.
that is the worst.
All
You know,
right.
this episode is a lot about penises.
Well, we all got them. So
Very relatable.
very. Okay.
Next question.
Just because we're on the penis.
Here we go.
What does it feel like to run around without underwear on?
Oh.
Does your penis just flop around? Does
It's
it hurt?
liberating.
It
Does
depends.
it bounce and give you a boner?
I hate it.
User
You do?
Duracell.
How often do you run without your underwear on?
When I go to bed,
Don't really, but
when I go to bed, I put gym shorts on without underwear.
Oh, dude,
That's how I
that
have
is
to
the best feeling ever.
That's how I have to sleep. I can't sleep with underwear on.
I haven't done that in a while.
It's too
That's
restrictive.
Great. That's so great.
I don't think I have ran naked since I was 3.
No?
No, I
Not
can't.
running.
I
about
can't
swim?
think of a time. Swimming.
Dude, swimming would be fun.
It's very.
I think I swam naked last year.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I could.
I can
I ain't trying to
sadly say from an eyewitness that Austin has ran naked. right at me.
Gosh.
That is burned into my brain.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but I'm not, because it was hilarious.
What was the question?
Oh, the underwear without underwear.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's great. I honestly will sleep sometimes completely naked, and that's like super freeing. I worry more about the intruder at that point than anything, because naked man running at you, that's terrifying.
Except when you take him down, that's the best way to teabag him. You're already ready.
We've been training for this all of our
All
lives.
our lives.
Since Halo.
Intruder down. Your wife turns on the lights. You're like,
even
she's like, what are you doing? He's like, I won.
Even before Halo, it was NFL Blitz.
Oh, that's right.
That's great.
I have one that's kind of non-sexual. What's your food hot takes that you will die on a hill about?
Food hot takes?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I love hot cakes.
Like, I don't know. Think of some food you've tried once. And
So-
you made a decision that you hated it and why or something.
So, like, the explanation with it says, I'll start. Just because the sauce is good doesn't mean the food is good, too. I see too many food chains try to mask the actual taste by making a sauce that overpowers everything. Popeyes is a good example of a good balance and Zaxby's is an example of trying to make the sauce better than the food.
I could
an
actually
odd
see
thing.
that about Zaxby's, because their sauce is good, but sometimes their chicken sucks.
Dude, I don't like chicken joints, really.
Bro, I love chicken.
I like
Me
Chick-fil-A.
too,
Someone-
dude, I love
Chicken's so
chicken.
good.
I heard someone say about Chick-fil-A that it's like their fries are just scoops for the Chick-fil-A sauce.
I like their fries. I'm not. I don't ever order, and I'm like, oh, do you know what? I want some chicken nuggets or chicken tenders. I don't do that. Like, I'll take a chicken sandwich because you get the pickles, the mayonnaise, and everything. That's good, but I don't just.
You know, I'll be
Good
honest,
chicken
there's
thing.
times like I'll order like good chicken nuggets for the kids from like a good place like Chick-fil-A or something like that. And I'll eat whatever they don't eat, and I'll think to myself like, "Oh man, these are actually really good. Maybe I'll order these next time." And I don't. I'm like, no,
It tastes way,
stick with
way
the
better
sandwich.
when you take it from your kids.
That
Getting-
dad tax, man.
Dude, actually,
Yeah.
though, freaking Kirkland, pretty sure it's Kirkland. Costco has they have a bag of chicken nuggets that are so freaking good.
They
does
taste like
Sam's Club.
Chick-fil-A.
Sam's
Better,
Club does
like
too.
better than Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
Like,
I
they're
know what you're talking
bigger,
about.
That's
and they're
Sam's Club.
better.
And juicy.
But it's in a green bag.
That's Sam's Club.
Okay.
Yeah,
oh
Sam's
my
Club.
gosh,
Yeah, they're
it's so
phenomenal.
I
freaking
haven't
good.
I haven't had the green
Dude,
bag.
throw them
once.
in an air fryer.
No,
Yep.
yeah, that's the only way.
That's the only way to do
They're
it.
phenomenal.
Yeah, they're
The
so
green
good.
bag, because I've had the
yeah,
ones
it's
in
like
the
white and green.
Oh, okay.
But there's that like red.
because there's the
and-
red one, and it's
Yeah.
got a picture with a
it's like
pickle
checkered.
and stuff.
Those
and-
ones suck.
Oh, those ones are good too.
I don't. Well, the only reason I hate them is because it tastes like they were soaked in pickles.
Oh.
Like they taste like pickles.
I like
green
pickles.
bag.
hate
I'll have to look
pickles.
for a green bag
Huh?
next time.
What's wrong with pickles?
They suck.
You suck.
No, I don't.
Arguably, less suck.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
like,
like
ones.
pickles.
Pickles are gross. That's true.
I honestly-
Technically, you would suck more because you like pickles.
That's true.
So what are your thoughts on food?
like
what's
My hot takes.
I think
You can only eat a banana by bringing the banana to your mouth. You can never take your mouth to the banana. That's
I've been
gay.
doing it wrong.
I don't eat bananas.
I love bananas. Dude.
Bananas are so good.
It was an acquired taste for me.
That reminds me. Have you seen the video where the girlfriend asks the boyfriend? She's like, "Honey," she's got her toothbrush. She's like, "Honey, why do they put the plunger on the end of the toothbrush?" And he's like, "That's so you can just stick it to the mirror." And so then he kind of like sneaks into the bathroom to go see. And she's like, got it stuck to the mirror. And the song starts playing that's like, getting some head, getting
Oh
some
my
head.
gosh.
That's awesome.
Wait, why is there even a plunger on the back of her toothbrush?
It's so you put it
at
on the
all?
counter, it doesn't fall over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that for children?
Little suction.
I've never seen it on an adult toothbrush. Yeah.
That's on the bottle cleaners we have. It's so convenient.
Yeah,
You just
that's true.
stick it and then
That's
it
true.
comes off the plunger. You do it and then you just put it there so it's not touching anything else. The brush. It's nice.
Trying to think of. Here's one. It says a barbecue place famous for its sauce Probably had bad barbecue. I don't know.
That's wings, though, right? You do
I
wings for the
I
sauce.
think most foods that try to be salty and sweet are gross.
Yeah, I agree.
That's one of my things. Like I hate it. Like it's got to be just
Like
it's savory or it's a sweet thing.
What about like a sea salt caramel? Like, is that kind of what you mean?
That one weirdly enough works because
No,
it's
gross.
it's candy,
It's more of a dessert.
but it has like salt in it to like bring out the sugary flavor. But like for example, there's this Mexican food mole. They have like a chocolate mole. It's like a chocolate sauce on your freaking enchilada. It's disgusting. Like that's
Yeah.
dumb.
That's how I feel about sushi with any sort of fruit or even
Yeah.
jalapenos in it. It's like, dude, this is like a savory item. It's
Right?
got like fish and and then you're throwing like
Kettle
mango
corn.
in it, and it's just not good.
I
love kettle corn.
Hate kettle corn.
So what about?
I
Have
hate
you ever
kettle
had
corn.
like brown sugar on a salmon or something?
Ugh, that
Oh,
sounds
yummy.
terrible.
Yeah.
That's
actually
exactly
really
what
good.
I'm talking about.
I don't like
fantastic.
it.
'Cause I don't like mixing the sweet
Yep.
with the savory. Hate it.
I knew that about Chris.
Yep.
I did not.
Yeah, you
know
don't
that.
do it.
Yeah.
It's blasphemous.
Interesting.
But
Disgusting.
I have opened up a little bit. I will do like a honey barbecue sauce on like ribs.
I mean,
or
I'll try
something now.
something.
I used to
Oh,
not
okay.
do any of that.
I will say this one time I had one of those world's best corn dogs. Oh, so and they recommend putting honey on it. It actually was super good.
dude,
Yeah.
those are
Yeah, dude.
But I think that's mostly because the cornbread is that weird. It's that weird in between guy where it's like cornbread can have
yeah.
Well,
honey on it.
cornbread, you need honey on it.
yeah, or else it's just corn
No.
dust.
You do cornbread with chili on it. That's good.
I was talking to a neighbor.
chili's so good.
He smoked a brisket for this. We had this church activity,
That would
and,
destroy your lungs.
and
Smoking a brisket.
Dun, dun, dun.
but he was telling us
Light
how he
one end of
prepared
it.
it, and he injected a homemade applesauce into the brisket and then smoked it.
I'll do that. But then
That's
it's
a-
not that. It kind of burns off the. It's not that.
I was
sweet.
gonna say, eating it, I didn't taste apple
Right.
at all, but
Even like honey glazed ham, I eat the inside, not the like edge, and it's not honey
Or
glazed
like a
anymore.
steak. If I marinate a steak, I'll put
Ham's
some
gross.
Sprite in there, but you don't taste it when
no.
you cook it.
Ham's disgusting.
Ham's so good.
No, it's
I realized every single question in my list has something to do with penises.
I'm not surprised.
this is Austin
not
coming out.
surprised at all.
You know, it's about damn time. Since 7th grade, I knew it.
Okay,
So thank you.
I've got one. Men, do you stare at a woman when you see her smile, laugh? If so, what does it mean? For me personally, like my wife,
Smile.
I'm
laugh.
taking in the moment.
sorry, I'm not sorry.
I'm.
All right,
Like when
I'm
you're
thi-
having
I was thinking about
like,
something in my head.
when you're having a conversation with your wife and she's like smiling or laughing at you and you're just staring and
Oh yeah, 100%.
yeah, that's what it is. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cam. Share. No, I need to know.
I'm just imagining the opposite of smile laughing. Just like like what is the opposite of smile laughing?
I thought
Just
my wife was
like angry laughing?
I remember listening to a comedian doing that. He's like, I had this uncle, full blown laugh, wouldn't crack a smile. He's like,
That's what I'm talking about. Can you imagine a woman doing that?
dude, I saw a video. It was creepy. She was like walking down the hallway too. I didn't even realize it was her laughing. She was like, had a look like this, just walking down, but it was like,
Oh.
it was like this giggle. It was
Gross.
creepy.
Gross.
Anyway,
No.
sorry.
Chris, what you said, valid. I get that.
that's
I just that's all. It's just
What
you
was
said
the
smile
question?
laugh and my mind went to the opposite and I was like, that's
When a
silly.
guy is staring at a woman,
when you're staring at a woman, so like your wife, and they're like, "What? Why are you staring at her eyes when she's laughing or smiling at you?" You're just in the moment.
That's also how you tell it's a genuine
Windows
smile.
to the soul.
The eyes.
when I can get Jenny to like full on laugh,
How
like a
often?
genuine laugh, it's actually pretty often. That's good. But like when I do it, it's like, I don't know. I love it because it's like, I love knowing I can like make her laugh. I don't know. As cheesy
Do you
as it
stare
sounds.
at her eyes though? I don't know if I stare at Jess's eyes when she laughs, because oftentimes when she's dying laughing, her eyes are closed.
Yeah. It said eyes. I missed that part. I don't look at the eyes either.
Smile,
Right.
laugh.
I just look at just her face in general. Like,
I guess that's valid.
It's just nice to see genuine joy. It brings you joy.
yep.
I love it when they actually hit that laugh though that you don't hear very often. Like I make Jess laugh a lot, but there's like the very rare occurrence where it like hits her funny bone and she is dying.
Yes.
And that is my favorite.
I guess that's kind of what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Where
yeah,
it's-
definitely not staring at her eyes because her eyes are closed in those moments.
Staring at her rolling on the floor
Yeah.
and thinking.
I do that too, but it's a different circumstance.
Open or closed hand. That's the distinguishing factor.
Yeah.
Father, forgive us where we have sinned. Oh.
Here come the comments.
Hey, you took it that way.
You know
They-
what?
mine
You know
was
what
just
jokes
up
are,
in the air.
right? You know what jokes are.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're joking?
There's no excuse. There's no excuse. I just always think of that Tosh stand he's talking about. There's no excuse. Really? What if you walk in, she's drowned in 2 of your kids and she's moving on to the 3rd? I think there's a gray area.
Very true.
Just take
Yeah,
it to the
dude.
extreme.
Here you go. I'm going back to where we were at, boys.
I'm trying to give you a little something different.
That's why I threw the food one out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is your orgasm better with oral or vaginal sex?
Oh, it's just hold on. It says you stare at a woman. At a woman. You stare at her. Not her
not
eyes.
her eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, you took it to the eyes level.
I took it to the eye level. That was on me.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
So
Sorry.
you're the creep.
continue. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Must be.
No, it's just because they're adorable laughing. That's why we're staring at you. You're being adorable, dying laughing.
All right. Sorry. Read your question again. I was like, my bad.
Is your orgasm better with oral or vaginal
We
sex?
gotta.
Oh my gosh. Dude. Right out of me.
Pause.
Little ears. BRB. Time out. What are you doing down here?
She's like, I'm sneaking
here.
up on you guys.
You're in trouble. Is mom not home yet? Do I need to be checking your guys'... You guys say hi to the podcast? Say hi. Here, you want to put these
The
on?
best episode for this.
Yeah,
Look,
we
we
take
took
a moment
also-
from our debauchery to
Here, go ahead.
hear from a child.
Say hi.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Go ahead, say hi.
No, now a word from who we sponsor.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to say hi just real quick? Say something funny.
Hi.
Something funny.
Okeechobee.
Chokawobi.
You getting scared? That's all right.
She's like the one with the haircut's looking at me.
All right. Say good night, everybody.
Good
Wow,
night.
you really
Good
are
night.
getting scared.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, let's go, sweetheart.
Give me 5. Good night.
Girl, you strong.
I love her laugh. That's why I wondered.
Good night. One more.
All right. Here, let's go upstairs.
Good night.
Lay down here, sweetheart.
How you feeling over there, Cam?
I was reading this question and it bothers me.
Your heart racing a little bit?
Not at all. Why?
You got
What was
scared.
Oh, in that moment, yeah. Because I looked at the screen and I was like, oh, there's a pint-sized murderer there.
I thought of you, Cam, because there's this movie coming out. Once again, I watched the preview in silence because I'm at work. But it's called Stop Motion. It looks freaking creepy. Like this lady, like as kind of a hobby side thing, she does stop motion movies in her house.
In her basement with the body parts of the people she's murdered.
Well, no, with like these little puppets, but these puppets are beyond terrifying.
Yeah, I'll pass. Hard pass.
Ooh, that?
Yeah.
Ew. Is that... Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
What the devil? You pushed the wrong button. Did you end it?
Yes.
There you go. Oh my goodness.
Make sure
That's
you're still
nasty.
Make sure you're still recording.
We are.
I changed the output. Yeah, I pushed it on.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, it looks super.
Is that part
creepy.
of it? I don't like
Yeah,
it.
that is.
I
Part of
don't like it. Yeah, it's still on.
Where's
Good
the
job.
preview for this said movie?
Where's the preview? Over here.
I don't want to see it.
Oh, sure.
Thanks. No.
it. Are we cutting all this out?
We're good.
I don't know. Probably.
That's a no.
Probably.
In the middle of the
Is a click on the first, click on the end, and see it.
That's exactly what we wanted it to be. All natural. Still takes forever.
All right, let's Weema wet it. A Weema wet, 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 a Weema wet.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion
You gotta do
sleeps
it.
tonight.
In the jungle. That's how he.
In the jungle,
Yeah.
the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Back me up, Pumbaa.
You call me fat? Was he sleeping again?
Doo-doo.
No.
A Weema wet.
All right.
Just rocking on this chair.
Yeah, I'm gonna weld it.
Someone made a comment about you in that chair.
I know.
It's not a good thing.
No, it's a good thing to me.
To
All
be
right.
annoying?
Yeah.
Back,
Yeah.
Back to your question. What was your question?
For the third time.
Oh. Let me check on the chitlins and make sure there's no surprises.
Yes.
Uh,
Are you gonna cut this out?
I asked that.
I know.
Oh.
Was there a confirmation?
No.
See, Micah's asleep.
He kinda
Let's see if
did one
Paige
of
is
these.
back in her room.
I said yes. I started noting it.
Oh, she's not in her room yet.
Talk to your house.
I don't know where she's at.
Broadcast it.
Paige.
No, this question is dumb. Hi, XY chromosomers. It starts out and I'm already, I hate you.
I wonder if she's in the bathroom.
Normal. What do you
What?
want?
What you want the future to be like? I
Normal.
want people like you out.
Yeah. Normal.
I want you to realize there's two genders. And then just messed up people in between.
There's another one. Hi, XY chromosomers. What's something you question?
Why you're asking a question like
Transgenderism.
that? Yeah. No.
Have you- or who was
Everything double X chromosome.
Who was it that shared the one stand up that I never remember the guy's name? But when he's talking about like a girl's what was he talking about?
Penis?
No, like a girl's he's talking about like her menstrual cycle or something, and he references to a girl in the audience, and he's like, right, and she's like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trans, and he's like, really? I never would have thought. And like,
Yeah.
it's like, does he know?
I'll keep an eye on it. Oh, there she goes. Okay, close your door, youngin. She'll be good. Okay. All right, back at it. Okay, so finally, is your
Did you
orgasm?
just say tramp stamp?
Timestamp.
Oh, timestamp.
I was going to do a timestamp for it.
Okay.
Thanks,
I got it right
man.
here.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so finally, is your orgasm better with oral or vaginal? Or
With sex.
It just depends on
another.
depends on the game.
Piv,
You know?
Piv or Pia?
If you're on
No,
That's gonna make
Pia
Peta
or
mad. That's gonna make Peta
Piv,
mad.
Pia or Pim?
Pim. Or it
In that
could be-
order.
or it could just be what would Pia? No,
Wow.
Pia, Piv, or Pim? Come on, guys.
In that order.
Piv. Never done Pia. Don't want to.
Don't
Yeah,
lie.
I mean, it'd probably hurt.
That option's been taken from you.
You don't want to?
I
Or,
don't want to.
Like, be the recipient?
That's what
Well-
makes him straight.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm kidding.
Nah, I've never been interested.
No contest. I'm just playing I'm playing no contest.
Okay.
Between any of the three?
Well, I mean, they all have their moments. It depends on like the session, right? Not all three. I'll claim 2 of them.
all right.
Pim and Pia.
Well, hey,
Exclusively
Chris,
those two?
I have to tell you, I think I figured out how you're not having kids.
I know. Oh, is that what it is? I thought they migrated.
Oh my gosh.
I thought that was a storage facility.
I've cracked it. I've cracked the case.
It's hilarious.
Oh man.
You'll never know.
Wow.
It just depends on the session because I've had it good both ways.
Yeah.
Great both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me. Just kidding.
Oh man. I don't know. I really don't know.
It's situational for me.
Yeah, it's
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
Everyone else is so quiet
Lot of
except for
factors.
me and you.
I don't
Chris.
care.
It's these two. Haven't really said much.
Yeah, Zach. So much for you being here tonight.
He was blessing us with his presence.
Yeah, that should be enough. Thank you.
Okay.
So which is it?
What?
Pim, Piv, or Pia?
Only get one of them. So,
That's the one.
yep.
Pia?
But you've experienced the others
It's been so long.
for all three. Poor Zach over here.
It's in my diary.
Poor guy.
10 years ago.
He's gonna explode if it rubs his leg wrong. Like,
He walks like an old cowboy, bull-legged.
So I got so
easy.
excited earlier when you rubbed my leg.
Don't touch it. Don't think about it.
You're about to get some Pia.
Or it's a
He had
more
to
of
sneak through the door earlier, and the doorknob grazed his hip.
whatever PIH, however you'd pronounce PIH is.
Pia? What's Pia, though?
What's PIH?
Hand?
Oh. PIP and palm.
Palm. Pip.
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 Pip. Pia.
Pip, pip, hooray!
We're having more fun making the acronyms right now.
You know, I do
Same.
have to say, there's times where as far as the hand goes, because like when you that's getting really graphic.
Oh, well, that's what this episode
I mean,
is.
when you like pull out and like kind of go like on.
Oh, that is the worst.
That's
not when it's on you, on her.
It's like
No,
not
that's
fully.
the worst.
It's like you didn't fully scratch your itch and you have to live with it.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh.
We're talking
Boy,
about it in the
Tony.
armpit, right? Pia in the armpit. Is that what we're talking about, right?
that's what we're
I just
talking
had to confirm. Okay, that's why I was
Bagpiping.
in the armpit.
Yeah, bagpiping.
Bagpipe.
Is that
what it's called?
You've never heard of it?
we talked about this before.
That is the new term down at BYU.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
bagpiping.
Bagpiping.
Yeah,
that's
baby.
What they do.
Lube it up.
Lube up the armpit and go for it.
Oh, man.
Holding on to that, cupping it in there.
There's,
Bagpiping.
there's no longer soaking, and there is now bagpiping.
Gonna give it the old chokehold.
Oh man!
That's in the elbow.
Oh, is that what it is?
Choke it till it throws up.
The old dick twist.
Twisted dick!
Oh my gosh.
Grab's dick and twister.
I love when we yelled that at the WWE wrestling. That was so fun, man. And then that guy like 5 rows ahead of us joined in.
No, it was behind us. I
behind us,
thought.
Was it behind us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grab his dick.
Oh yeah.
Twist his dick!
Oh my gosh. This is an MMA fight.
I don't know, man. I'm torn on 2 of them. They're good.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, why pick just one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't pick just one.
Armpit.
These questions are just
Armpit.
dumb.
Armpit for sure.
Like I've been searching this whole thing, and all these questions are stupid.
Here's what one kind of, again, this one might be... This one might get deep. I don't know. What things make a man feel totally emasculated?
In a good way or bad way?
What? I don't know. Take it how you want.
Explain.
I don't know. Sometimes I like to be taken down a pedestal.
Wow.
Like first knuckle?
I'm just kidding. No. No, what was that king that we were talking about earlier? Like the shaming,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's, I don't know. I can't even talk like.
Do you know? Oh, I got one.
Okay.
There was a jar, and this jar was hard to open. Hard. Like, I was struggling. Lisa's like, here, give it to me. And I'm like, you took the jar from me? And so I'm like, okay, let's play this out. She didn't get it open, and then I got it, and then she had to give it back. I was like, you owe me an apology.
Could you imagine had she opened it?
Oh,
You would
she'd
need
open
therapy.
it? Bro.
Dude, I would have disappeared.
I was like, he would have left. He'd be like, I need to go on a journey. I'll be back in a few months. Ends up in a desert
fitness journey
smoking
started
ayahuasca.
there.
Cue Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah,
Dude.
He's going to see a spirit animal to train with Mr.
I
Miyagi.
would've. No, but I was like, really? Because she's had me open jar. She's like, here, give it to me. And I grabbed it. I was like, like, don't take the jar from me.
Jeez.
I'm glad I let it play out, though, because I would have questioned. If I was like, no, give it back, and it took me in, I finally got it open, I would have been like, could she?
I used to be
tough,
all like
though.
self-pity and stuff, but I think I'm the only one
Okay,
that
don't then.
I think I'm the only one that has emasculated myself. Otherwise, I don't care what other people think.
Have your wife take the pickle jar.
Well,
Give it to me, honey. You're just like,
anyone else?
I feel like I
trying to
I
think
feel
of
like
something.
even if something like that were to happen, I would just laugh it off. Like, oh, I weakened it for
That's
you.
because
or-
we all know Jess is stronger than you.
yeah, no,
It's true.
she's freaking buff.
Okay. I'm okay with it now, but at first I was like, really? You just took the jar
How
from me?
dare you?
Yeah,
Take away
yeah.
my
If
thing.
she ripped it out of my hands, I'd be like,
Doesn't sound like you're okay with it.
Oh, I'm okay with it
It's
now.
like, have you seen that video?
I don't
of
hold
the-
grudges.
Have you seen that video
I'm
of
not
the guy?
a Utah fan.
Have you-
I'm done. That was the last one.
Wow.
It was a joke. It was
Told you that in
completely.
confidence.
No, you
told
didn't.
the
You told
world.
the world. Yeah. I'm done. I'm
Have
done.
you
I
seen that
promise.
guy that goes around his house? It's like a TikTok or Instagram reel. He goes around his
yes.
house and he like unplugs the HDMI cable.
Oh, that's
he
funny.
like tightens the things like super tight. He like unscrews, does all this dumb stuff, and he like turns the water off to the sink
Yeah.
just so his wife will be like, "Honey, it's not working." Be like, "What? Let me take a look." Just so he feels needed.
Feels like
He's
a
like,
handyman.
This is how you. Here you go, man. This is how you keep your woman knowing she needs you.
so
He
funny.
reaches back behind the TV and he's like moving his hand like it's a wrench or something.
Or when he's under the
then
bathroom
he just
sink
plugs
or
it in.
something. He's
Yeah.
under the bathroom
He's
sink just
clinking
clinking stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
That's genius, though.
It's all
honestly.
right.
That
I'm like,
is
that's
pretty
smart.
genius.
Unplug one thing and they're out of luck. Turn off the router, man. They're gonna think the world ended, and I'll save the day.
It's true.
Lisa's better on a computer than I am, but I'm the one who hooks it all up. That's true. And then she knows how to make her way around a computer.
Noise,
Yeah,
very nice.
noise.
not me.
Yeah, these people's questions are just lame.
Have you ever
There's
felt
no? There's no
emasculated?
depth to them.
Have I ever?
Yeah.
I'm sure, right? Nothing's coming to mind. That's
Oh.
my issue.
That's a good problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like I said, I'm harder on myself. But
Me too.
I don't know. I don't know how
What does that mean?
I'm hard on myself.
Oh,
Hey, speaking of hard, someone asked, "What does an erection feel like?" And I feel like we could give some really funny.
what does an erection feel like?
Feels like a tube of toothpaste that hasn't been opened.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
that's actually really.
it feels like
accurate.
when you first turn on the wacky waving arms inflatable 2 guy.
No, because you could squeeze that tube. It's got a little give, but that's just the first thing that
It's
came
like
to
a
my mind. I don't know
Capri
if it's
Sun
accurate
before you
or
open
not.
it.
Pop that bad boy. Daddy needs some juice.
It's like when you're grilling a hot dog and it's about to like split.
That
Right there.
That. Yeah, but it's like it feels good.
Yeah, it's not. There's nothing. It's not bad.
That's right. Like that's the.
But the more the harder the casing gets, the more you're like, yeah,
So like
baby.
it's like a bratwurst.
like a rock hard.
Yeah,
like
I think a bratwurst is better than a hot dog.
it's like a bratwurst about to.
Just need to eat that thing. You just not me,
Nope.
but her. Yeah.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
save.
Yeah.
Here, hand me that jar. Let me.
Oh man.
Cracks open the jar.
Honey, call the Mike. Call the wife.
Yeah. I wonder if I would have been.
Yeah,
If
dude.
she opened the jar, would I have been turned on?
Okay, but what does it feel? Not like to the. What does an erection feel like, but not to the physical touch? Like when you have one, how would you describe it?
That's
It feels like that picture of Superman where he's standing with his hands on his waist and his cape's just flying in the wind.
yeah.
Just yeah.
Feels like
Feel
you can conquer
Superman.
everything.
Yeah. Feels super.
You're on top of the world.
Feel like
Sometimes it's like
Feels like that
why
lion.
does everyone group bring up their hand?
it's like a pressure.
You got to get a feel of it.
Yeah.
It's like when an elephant gives like a really loud like
No. It's like
You
a
know what I'm
lion in the Sahara. But it's an extra cold day and he's just standing on his rock. But it's a little cold day, even though it's not in Africa, but today it was, and you just see his breath coming out. And he's just
sometimes when you're camping,
Yeah.
it feels like a pair of wet pants that you threw
Austin knows.
in the
He gets it.
the winter snowstorm.
Like he's ready for a hunt. He's hungry.
Like
He's
the wolf.
starved. He needs that antelope.
And you got to slap it down.
Yeah. He needs to tackle it. Get his teeth into that thing. That's what it feels like, the feeling of having it. You need to slay that antelope. Get your neck on a gazelle.
It's like those inflatable bats
Get your
when they
teeth on
start to lose air and you kind of roll up the bottom of it.
Oh, I'm not talking physical. I'm talking about
You know,
how
like,
I,
like a
baseball
carnival.
it's like Tarzan when he's swinging on a vine. Just, oh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my
I don't even
god.
I would
Words.
imagine it's probably like similar feeling for when a woman's tits get hard.
Well, we got.
I'm just
nipples,
talking
too.
about how I emotionally feel.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
I almost think of.
It's like in the middle of the night and you hear that lone wolf call. You look up and you see a silhouette in the moon. You're like, yeah, that's a badass wolf. You know?
You're relating a lot to animals.
I love
you're just
animals.
It's animal
Primal,
urge.
baby.
Dude.
Get that primal
his
instinct
lip
going.
sticks out.
He's just staring at you, the moonlight's glowing off his eyes. And you're like, yeah, that son of a bitch is getting me. You know what I mean?
Don't know what I just walked into.
What do you?
We're talking about Chris's
Probably
lipstick.
that. Yeah.
Lip smacker.
Not that lipstick.
Oh.
You know that like
You're a werewolf.
with the little red tip that comes out.
Blistex, bro. Blistex.
I think you know like a bike kickstand when it needs to be greased, and so you're trying to kick your kickstand up and it won't go, so you have to give it a good couple of kicks.
No, it's like when you have a jump start a dirt bike.
Oh my god.
2 strokes.
It's like going full throttle on a dragster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With no top
brakes.
on. No top on.
No top.
No top on.
Where is this going?
I don't know. I'm having fun though.
I'm so lost.
Oh. Now, primal. The primal boner.
I totally get the primal side of it.
See,
man.
I'm taking that question like very literal. Like
Oh.
from a guy's point of view, the actual feeling, what does it feel like?
I'm taking it literary.
Oh, it feels like your pants got tight and it's kind of uncomfortable because it was in the down position.
And you have to walk with a straight leg so it doesn't rub weird.
There's the answer.
See, it's like I honestly feel like I go from not feeling him down there to feeling him down there, as far as it's like I suddenly have
An awareness.
an actual awareness.
It's like you got
an,
a docile cobra, and now all of a sudden he's
like
ready
you know
to
how
strike.
you can feel both arms. You know you've got 2 arms. It's like suddenly it's like I've got a third leg.
It's a spitting cobra.
It's like when you take too much pre-workout and creatine and you hit the gym
You got the shakes.
real hard.
Who was it that shared the thing where
And you
it's like
can't scratch your head anymore because your arms are so pumped.
did one of you share it or did I just see it where it shows this guy putting pre-workout in his wife's glass of
Yeah,
wine?
I shared that.
Yeah.
Did I get tired tonight?
So she doesn't have the excuse of being tired.
I know for a fact you're not.
Is your face feeling tingly?
Your eyes are wide open.
Yeah. No, as far as like the primal, like, okay, so we've gone over physical, we've gone over like almost like the actual like feeling of it just being there, like the awareness, but also like what Chris was saying was almost like the primal side of things, where it's like there is a time when it's just like a man's got to eat. You know what I mean?
The
Like they get-
stages.
That's why, like I was saying earlier, how Zach, I won't say the number, but Zach said it's been a while. It's like I can't go that long because it's like there comes a point when it's like
There's
primal.
That's
The
like-
animal,
like,
the
there's
animal
stages.
instinct.
There's stages.
Yes.
You're scoping out your prey, and you're stalking your prey, then you're charging your prey, and you're eating your prey.
And then you're fat and full and
Oh yeah.
You sound a little rapey.
Hey, they can relate. I missed it. What'd you say?
I said we sound a little rapey.
No. It's willing prey. It's willing prey.
Are they though?
It's the prey. The prey signed up to be hunted.
we're in one of those fenced off hunting arenas.
what are they?
Yeah. High
Little
fence.
sanctuary.
High fence.
Like,
Now everyone gave consent to be there.
And they tell you not to go into the kitchen and stalk your prey, but you do anyway.
Man's gotta eat.
gosh.
Now,
Yeah.
it's consensual.
I
God.
will say that feeling, that primal feeling when you're in the act of actually like
Oh, yeah.
having sex. Ooh, that is like
Yeah.
It's those
Even
know
the
that-
hormones, man.
even
the-
the stalking. Sorry.
No, go.
Even
that
the
manly-
stalking
you get
part.
that manly grunt going as you're.
There's a stalking part, and then when you know what's gonna happen, you're like, yeah, and then you get into it, and you're like, ah, yeah.
And then you end it and you're like, ooh, don't look at me. Keep
That's what Austin says.
the lights off. Look away.
The worst is when you have a.
I'm disgusting.
This might be a little bit too much. I'm sorry.
Just say it.
The worst is when you have a condom on and it's shriveled inside the condom, and you're like, "Don't look at me!"
I'm a shell of my former self. Look away. How quickly the testosterone gets out of there.
That's why they call it post nut clarity.
Oh,
Because
It's like,
there
but
is
where does it go? Never mind, I know.
there is another person driving when you're to that level. Like
Right.
you are.
Well, it's like sometimes even like the verbiage. Like there's times that we kind of will talk dirty, like leading up to it and even during it, and then after it's over, it's like, what did I say?
I
Like,
didn't
I'm just-
mean any of that. Until next time.
When I called you a dirty whore.
I really don't want to spit in your mouth.
Sorry, I did.
why did we do that? I don't know.
Oh my hell.
Then you have to look at your kids knowing what you did to their mother.
Or when you see your in-laws the next day or something,
And you're like,
it's like, your daughter.
Don't look at me, Spawn.
Spawn.
Don't look at me, Spawn.
Oh,
Or when they
gosh.
call their daughter a sweet angel and you're just
But
like,
no,
My
On the-
Spawn,
on the,
your
like-
Spawn,
Oh.
your kids.
on that primal, but leading up to it, I've told Jenny countless times that it's like I wish you had an inkling of that feeling, because it's like I know she gets horny and has her moments,
Oh,
but
they have
it's
no idea, dude.
no idea.
testosterone.
If they-
It's a whole different drug.
But then it's like, I'm okay if we end up not, but I'd like to at some point.
Right?
It's like,
it's
no,
like-
I have to.
Or it's like, hey, I'm really like I'm ready, and it's like, are you? And then it's like, okay, I'll try and make it happen. 15 minutes later, I'm good. Nope, not the same for guys. It's like, hey,
That's
I'm
like
horny,
almost
and
a
then a
day.
week
That's
later,
almost a- yeah.
hey, it's still
Hornier.
Like,
Hornier.
like it's like a volcano doesn't just go, you know what, I'm okay not erupting. Nah, it's still ready. Like, it's still bubbling.
You ever heard of Yosemite?
Mount St. Helens, it's like, if it doesn't come out the top, it's coming out the side.
Your gut just bam.
No, he's like splitting.
Do you have a hernia? No, I'm just backed up.
Okay, I think I've said all I need to say about that topic.
That was hilarious. I needed a good
Oh my.
I think hands down, this is the
raunchiest.
raunchiest episode we've ever
You
had.
think? A lot of penis.
Yeah, it's your fault.
No, it all came from Austin.
Yeah, sorry. You guys weren't
Okay,
asking
going
questions.
again a little more serious here. What was once highly respected that is now a complete joke?
This podcast.
And on that note, I'm calling it. I am calling it. Oh my gosh. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Ask Men. We hope you still respect us. We hope you still tune in next week. Our hashtag is RESPCT.
No, Piv.
Okay.
Respect Piv.
No, I
You know,
don't care.
Piv, Pim, or Pia?
Yeah, let us know your favorite down in the comments. Piv, Pim, or Pia.
No.
Yeah, we do. Go ahead.
No.
Especially where our
You
audience
can
is like
personal
70%
message,
women.
Austin.
No, don't PM me. I don't
PM
want to know.
and Piv, and you know.
You know, it's whatever.
Oh god.
Sure. Share your intimate details with us down below. Man, I hope you guys had a good time laughing. I hope you're still here. Hope you did not subscribe.
Don't.
If you're new here, you have to stay this far. Make sure you hit that subscribe down below.
I'm going down and subscribe now. So.
Let them balls hit that subscribe button.
This podcast will be titled "This Isn't Clickbait." If you know us, please don't listen.
And as always, thank you for being
That's
part
a
of this
good
crowd.
one.
We'll see you guys next time.
Love you guys.
Arrivederci.
Ciao.
God bless.
Yeah.
Thanks for being part of this crowd.